Sorry, Jared Leto, but you're not the only Joker in Gotham anymore.
All of that chit-chat's gonna get you hurt. Oh, my God.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors that could play the new Joker. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at actors that should be considered to play the clown prince of crime in the standalone origin movie reportedly being directed by Todd Phillips and produced by Martin Scorsese.
Can somebody tell me what kind of a world we live in where a man dressed up as a bat gets all of my press?
Number 10, Will Poulter. Rising to prominence in 2013's We're the Millers, Poulter proved that he could certainly make an audience laugh, which is an essential trait for the Joker.
Get it off me.
With some of his subsequent roles, Poulter also showcased a genuinely intimidating on-screen presence. He played an unhinged young man struggling to maintain control in The Maze Runner, and chilled viewers to the core as a racist police officer in Detroit. The fact that Poulter is only in his early 20s would make the Joker's heinous actions even more shocking, calling Harvey Miguel Robinson and other young serial killers to mind. But truth be told, Poulter's eyebrows alone are enough to send a shiver up anyone's spine. Number 9, Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes, of course it is.
In the past, Caucasian actors have traditionally portrayed the man who laughs. But much like the idea of Idris Elba as James Bond or Donald Glover as Spider-Man, however, Lakeith Stanfield as the Joker has a nice ring to it.
And think about your f***ing words before you speak.
Hey.
Newbie.
On the small screen, this African-American rapper has turned in consistently hilarious work as Darius in Atlanta. He shined on the silver screen with dramatic roles in Short Term 12, Straight Outta Compton, and Crown Heights.
Yeah. For a movie, huh?
Stanfield even asked Martin Scorsese if he could play the Joker on Twitter. Given his impressive acting range, we're confident that he could create something utterly unique while still staying true to the character we know and love.
Can I shave my head?
Number 8, Bill Skarsgard.
Here. Take it.
Will Poulter was originally set to star as Pennywise in 2017's It, but the role ultimately went to Bill Skarsgard. Since this Swedish actor has already earned rave reviews for playing one demented clown, he would be a natural choice to play the Joker.
And now you get to be a clown who eats children.
To an extent, Skarsgård's portrayal of Pennywise parallels the late Heath Ledger's Oscar-winning turn as the Joker in The Dark Knight. Both were tasked with playing some of the most celebrated villains in pop culture, yet each actor managed to deliver a performance that was not only frightening, but fresh too. On top of that, Skarsgård has proven his worth in other creepy projects like Hemlock Grove. Number 7, Paul Dano.
I am a false prophet. God is a superstition.
This adaptable actor has played a wide range of characters in tune with the Joker's colorful personality. Dano gave an over-the-top dual performance as twin brothers Eli and Paul Sunday in There Will Be Blood. As Brian Wilson in Love and Mercy, he authentically portrayed a young artist suffering from bipolar disorder. In Prisoners, he kept the audience guessing as a mentally handicapped man that may be responsible for a kidnapping. Dano's also no stranger to comedy, having starred in Little Miss Sunshine and Ruby Sparks.
Holy sh**.
Above all else, Dano knows how to play a character that's either crazy, going crazy, or thinks he's going crazy. Just watch his bizarre work in Swiss Army Man if you need more proof.
The more you're gonna see of me, the more you're not gonna like me.
Number 6, Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston has solidified his place in comic book movie history through his performance as Loki in the MCU.
Father has fallen into the Odin sleep. Mother fears he may never awaken again.
But as far as villains go, Loki couldn't be further away from the Joker in some respects. One literally has the power of a god, while the other has no powers whatsoever. At the same time, the two also have a fair deal in common. Both are diabolical tricksters that are always a step ahead of their enemies, sinisterly smiling with glee as they wreak havoc.
Your heroes are scattered. Your floating fortress falls from the sky. Where is my disadvantage?
Hiddleston could not only bring out these qualities as the Joker, but could also incorporate a certain degree of class and style that some grittier interpretations of the character lacked.
Blood on a stick.
Number 5, Caleb Landry Jones.
Strength doesn't matter, right? It's all about this. It's a strategic game, like chess.
He might not be a household name, but this actor and musician has numerous credentials that would make him a qualified Joker. For starters, he's already dipped his toes into the superhero genre, playing Banshee in X-Men First Class. As one of the main antagonists in Get Out, Jones shifted between hauntingly uncomfortable and flat-out psychotic, demonstrating just how menacing he could be. Jones continued his creepy streak as Amanda Seyfried's husband in Twin Peaks, and is set to star in the 2018 mystery Welcome the Stranger. Furthermore, he simply looks the part with his pale skin, red lips, and untamable hair. It's as if this guy was literally born to play the Joker.
You think you're some sort of hotshot? Excuse me?
Number 4. Iwan Rheon. It's hard to think of a character more sadistic than the Joker, except for maybe Ramsay Bolton.
You think I'm some sort of savage?
Although Iwan Rheon initially gained attention for playing Simon Bellamy in Misfits, it was his role on Game of Thrones that skyrocketed him to popularity. Rheon did a phenomenal job making the audience despise Ramsay with every despicable action he committed, which included rape, castration, and murder.
You watch.
What's more, the bastard of Bolton did all of this with a slimy smile on his face. Just slap some makeup on Rheon and we'd have no trouble seeing him as the Joker. DC should snatch him up, especially since Marvel's Inhumans isn't getting the best reviews. Number 3. Willem Dafoe.
Did you think it was coincidence? So many good things all happening for you.
Another actor that's known for playing a Marvel villain. Willem Dafoe brought the Green Goblin out of the comics and onto the big screen. Having nailed it as Spider-Man's arch-enemy, he's perfectly tailored to portray the Dark Knight's greatest nemesis.
What are you talking about?
Before Jack Nicholson came along, Dafoe was actually considered to play the Joker in Tim Burton's Batman. With his naturally eerie voice and devious smile, writer Sam Hamm noted that Dafoe just looked like the character. Granted, Dafoe as the Joker might confuse some audiences, since he's already set to play Vulko in Justice League and Aquaman. Of course, the fact that we're getting a Joker movie separate from the DCEU is already pretty confusing.
Bringing you what you've always wanted. Power beyond your wildest dreams, and it's only the beginning.
Number 2. Jake Gyllenhaal.
I just don't see the point in crying over a dead rabbit. You know, who never even feared death to begin with.
Jake Gyllenhaal is a very charming actor, but people sometimes forget that he's played some incredibly strange and unsettling characters over the years. In one of his breakthrough roles, Gyllenhaal managed to be disturbing while also being likable as troubled teen Donnie Darko.
Okay, but you're not listening to me. There are other things that need to be taken into account here.
He kept us all on the edge of our seats as the seemingly soulless Lou Bloom in Nightcrawler. Plus, interestingly enough, Gyllenhaal already has a few ties to the Batman franchise. His sister Maggie appeared in The Dark Knight, and his Brokeback Mountain co-star was, of course, the Joker. Since Gyllenhaal can also be a convincing nice guy, we totally buy him as a wide-eyed innocent that snaps after just one bad day.
Why hire you?
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I knew even 100 miles away I'd get there before they would. I just kept saying, please, God, just get me home. Please, just don't let me be too late.
I told you a million trillion times I did not touch her.
I kind of don't know what to say.
I kind of don't want you to say anything.
Number 1. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey! Don't lay your palm flat on that tabletop!
Leonardo DiCaprio has starred in various other Martin Scorsese projects, so it's not entirely surprising that he's reportedly Warner Brothers' top candidate to play the Joker. Much like Gyllenhaal, DiCaprio is an actor that can play both good guys and bad guys, which would come in handy if this origin story were to take a few pages from The Killing Joke. DiCaprio dominated the screen as the villainous Calvin J. Candy in Django Unchained.
There's been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
He also wrestled with his own sanity as Teddy Daniels in Shutter Island. While nothing is set in stone yet, Warner Brothers should book this Oscar-winning actor for the role ASAP, or else the joke is on them.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.